SJ, welcome to Mvskoke Radio, your weekly source for tribal and community news, interesting guests and discussions, plus a local events calendar. Edition of Mvskoke Radio, Gary 5, Jaho Jefkados, Mvskoke Radio Mabu Hedgedwedskis. We're here at the Claude Cox Dome here on the fairgrounds, and we're going to be talking to people who are here assembled, vendors, shoppers, performers, and folks who are just wandering around looking for something to do for the holiday. Wonderful time, a good, wonderful atmosphere here, a lot of people interested in shopping. So we're going to wander around a bit here and talk to some folks and see what they think of this particular event and why it's so important. May I interrupt you here?
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay, we have a couple of wonderful gentlemen here who play a large part in this particular event. First of all, we have our outgoing Principal Chief, James Floyd, and the Kyle Lee from Tourism and Recreation. Merry Christmas, gentlemen. Good to see you.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Okay, let me start with you, Chief. We're looking at an event where everybody seems to have a smile on their face, a lot of native produced artifacts, gifts, things are being sold, changed, shopping, just saying hello. Why is something like this so important?
Well, we support artisans and our craftspeople. At the same time, we get to celebrate things. You know, we cultural event as well. So as you can see here in the dome this afternoon, there's face painting. They're making baskets, and so they get, you know, the kids get to do some things while the parents shop. And so, you know, they have a cakewalk here in a little bit, and the cookie contest this evening. There's lots of things to be done. Of course, Santa's here as well. But it's just a good day to have some fun and relax.
Is there anything uniquely Mvskoke about this one?
Well, I think for us on the cultural side, you know, the basket weaving is pretty unique to, you know, Creek and Cherokee, the way our design. That's probably the most significant thing. But, you know, I saw some clan designs on some items for sale here, and so we can display our clans and take pride in that. I think that's neat and unique.
Okay, Kyle Lee, let me ask you this. You're heading this thing up this year, I understand?
Yes, sir. Our department likes to put this event on each year, and last year was our first year to do the Christmas Carnival combined, and we had over 1,000 people attend last year and want to continue doing that. And this year it's bigger than ever. We've got over 30 vendors. We had to up the ante in our cakewalk. Usually we run out of cakes pretty early on, so this year we've got about almost twice as many cakes this year to make sure everyone gets a chance at those. We've got free hot chocolate for everyone, and we've got, you know, pictures with Santa, and like Chief said, there's tons of vendors here with Native American art and crafts, and so great place to buy some Christmas gifts.
You made a slight comparison to last year. Let me nail you down on that one.
All right.
How much bigger is this one than last year?
So I think last year we had probably about 10 less vendors than we do this year, and so we made sure to, and we had the crowd was bigger than we ever expected last year too, so we made sure to stock up on concessions, like I said, get more cake, have more vendors. We've got more door prizes this year, so we're selling raffle tickets for some prizes, so try to make this bigger each year, and hopefully we can continue to grow it and make it a huge event for the community.
Is there some sort of economic boost from this event?
We don't look at this event that way. We're not here to make money. We're just here to provide, a community event here locally in Mogi, and we're tourism also. So we want to, if people maybe come from other parts of the state to come, hopefully this event. I think we have one vendor that said they're from Minnesota. So we've got some really unique gifts here that you can't find anywhere else, and we're happy to provide that here in Mogi.
Okay, gentlemen, Merry Christmas. Have a good holiday.
Gary.
Thanks for coming out.
Okay, we're speaking here with Amanda Rutledge from the Public Relations Department. Pardon?
You call me Rutledge.
Rutledge?
Yeah, it's Rutland.
Rutland. Yeah, thanks for the correction. You're here now in a different capacity today. You've left the official business behind, and you've got a table with some wares out. What are you selling here today?
Today I'm selling some hand-printed, hand-dyed scarves and wraps. I'm selling some original artwork, prints, postcards, things like that. But with the scarves and things, I'm really trying to incorporate a lot of our Mississippian symbols into everyday wear so we can celebrate who we are in a little bit different way.
What's it like looking at the community, the public here, from a vendor point of view as opposed to an official?
I think it's maybe a little more enjoyable because we can get out and we can socialize and greet people and learn about them instead of just being more, in my official role, we're communicating, not so much, I don't know, it's just a different feel.
You have a job to do there. This is something you enjoy.
Yes, it is.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay. Let me put an ID. Let me get your name and your official title here.
Okay. Hello, my name is Jaden Randall, and I'm the 2019-2020 Junior Miss Mvskoke Creek Nation.
And you're here at the 2019 Christmas Carnival.
Yes.
Are you here as a representative, or are you doing some shopping?
A bit of both, yes.
Any luck on both sides?
I've just been looking around right now. My money's out in my car, so I haven't gone back out to get any yet.
So it won't go through your hands so quickly.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, why is something like this important to our people and the tribe?
Well, this really gets the small businesses out, and they can earn some money out here. Well, there's a lot of beading, food, skirts. There's a lot of all kinds of stuff from our traditions, and so they get to sell it out here and make some money, and I feel like that's very important to keep our traditions going.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, let me put an ID on this.
Oh, you're not going off. Yeah.
Okay, let me put an ID on this segment. Your name, where are you from?
Dan Bieber, I'm from Beggs, and I run Red Hen Designs, is basically my little artwork company. And
You've got a lot of different material, from picture frames and boxes, jewelry, earrings, hair, barrettes, and a couple of fierce-looking war clubs there. So why do you come out today? Why is this important?
well, the artwork I do, the style I do, is called a Southeastern artwork, which is our traditional artwork we had for any kind of outside European contact during the Mountain period or Mississippian period. And I started doing it on war clubs because after checking into it, the last time we used this type of war club was down at Horseshoe Bend, Battle of Horseshoe Bend. And that's the last time our nation used that war club. So I picked it up, started making them more, and I've been making them now for about almost 20 years now. And it kind of grew and grew, and not many people knew that we actually used that war club. And it has taken me all over the country, and even the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. for Native American history. And from that, it kind of spread it off to other things because, like my wife was saying, not everybody wants a war club on their wall. So she said, you might want to get something a little softer. So I kept with the same design and then went with the boxes and the frames. And with the same kind of wood carving, I started doing shell carving. So then the earrings came about, then it just kind of progressed into other things and branching out to all different kind of things. So, and a lot of the stuff I do, it just, either from learning from family members or just watching it done, and even like the kuzulegis, the hair pieces, not many people make those anymore. I had no idea. I just started making them because somebody asked me. And so I started making them, and just kind of, it's one of them deals that, I didn't know nobody was making them anymore or didn't make them that way anymore. But yeah, like I said, I'm just very honored and proud to, be able to come out here and show my artwork, and just like to see people just oohing and ahhing over it. It makes me feel good that they actually enjoy it too. That's one of the reasons to come out here and just do this. And mainly it's a lot of talking to people and explaining the designs and telling about the brief history about it. And that's, that's kind of like my little stitch, I guess, or I like to do.
The carnival has just started about 20 minutes, about 40 minutes ago. How's business so far?
Well, when it first started, you get a lot of people want to come in and look around first and buy. That's always a given, and it'll pick up usually about an hour or so. Everybody wants to get in and see what everybody has, and like any good shopper, they want to compare prices, want to see who has what, and that's understandable. Like I said, I just sit here and like seeing old friends and other vendors. A lot of these vendors are friends of mine too, and we sit and chit chat, and Like I said, just it's kind of like a big family kind of deal. And, we exchange different ideas and look over different items that each other has done and, just talk about the next events and where they've been and, trade events, like for instance, the Gathering Place had that big event this year. And that's one thing we've been talking about because I didn't get a chance to go, but I had a couple of friends here that went. And they was telling me, you need to go out there. It was a beautiful event. It was great. So next year I'm going to try that. But, just like kind of like a family reunion kind of deal. Nice, sit back and just talk a lot. And as you can tell, I do that.
Yeah, I just saw that. Now, how many War Clubs have you actually sold so far?
Oh, I haven't sold any. That's the last two I have right now. With it being a season right now, I get a lot of orders for boxes and frames, so I've been tied up doing that. And believe me, I love making War Clubs. It's just I work full-time, and so I do mainly all this on the weekends, so it's hard to knock anything out on the weekends when you already have orders coming in. So, yeah, but like I said, I'm going to get some more. I actually have 4 cut out right now and sanded down and ready to go for drawings on them. I just haven't had a chance.
You haven't had the chance to use one, have you?
No, me and my son, we do every now and then. We'll get I'll get one, we'll put it together, and I'll draw it out, and either the design don't look good or I don't like the design, and we got a big old telephone pole out in the back behind the shop, and we'll whack on that thing just to see what it does. And sometimes they stick in there pretty good, and it's hard to get out. But he's been wanting to do that again here lately. So I told him we were gonna make another one and go out back, and he wants to start doing a YouTube and show people on YouTube how impressive that and how hard that weapon is when it's been used. So.
Hey, well, I tell you what, wish you a Merry Christmas and a lot of success in your endeavor here.
Oh, Mado, and Merry Christmas to you, and hope you have a good and safe Christmas and safe holiday. All right?
Here to chat with me?
Sure.
Okay, let me put an ID on this. Give me your name and where you're from.
My name is John Tiger from Eufaula, Oklahoma.
And what have you got out here on your table here at the Christmas Carnival?
Well, today I'm showing my artwork, and some are done in watercolor, acrylic, and in pencil, and reproductions, signed and numbered, and I also have some bookmarks there, and it's all my work. And a lot of my works have stories on the back of them that will describe it.
Is this kind of event worthwhile for you? I mean, do you make money?
Yes, it's a good gathering. It also showcases all our artisans that we have in the nation, and it gets a chance to show their wares and creativity that we all have. And I can do everything but sing, see.
Well, maybe you'll get a chance for that. Now, as things, for our tribe go, how important do you think this is for this kind of occasion to happen?
Well, personally, I feel like this gathering, it shows everybody's creativity, and yet it also reminds me that maybe we need to have a Arts and Humanities Council division in our tribe to further our creativity, especially after Joy Harjo's recognition of prose and poetry that she does and her writings and music. I think it only creates a venue for other artists to come in and take advantage of.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Merry Christmas and good luck.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to all.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, what's your name and where you from?
Carl and Barbara West. We're from here at Mogi.
Okay, what have you got out here on your table today at Christmas Carnival?
Well, she's got a variety of earrings, necklaces, bracelets, hats, doilies, and some other Christmas stuff that I don't know. She does all the work. So,
you're just the bodyguard?
Yes, sir.
Now, how has business been today? I know it just started, but how's it been going so far?
Browsing around, so they said they'll, come back, stop by, so.
Everybody's scoping out the prices first.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, why is something like this important? It's obviously during the holidays, but it's for Indian people are behind it, and primarily most of the vendors. Why is it important?
Well, it brings out the people. They're able to fellowship. You see people that you haven't seen in a while, and so they're some come through. And they're looking for gifts at times, so it's a good thing.
So more than an economic occasion, it's a social occasion too.
Right, it is. Yeah, socializing.
How have sales been so far?
Well, it's a little slow, but like I said, they're still browsing around, and some just came in. And I'm pretty sure there'll be some more coming through. Yeah.
Well, Merry Christmas to you, and good luck with your enterprise here today.
Yes, sir. Same to you, and y'all have a blessed day.
Okay, what's your name and where are you from?
Pauletta Johnson from Bigsby.
Okay, what have you got out of here on your table today?
I've got some candy, cookies, receiving blankets, some sweatshirts, some hanging towels, some Christmas ornaments.
Let me ask you, why is something like this important? It's obviously a holiday and sales, but I guess for our tribe, for our people, someone said it was more than just economics, it was a social occasion. But why do you think it's important?
Well, I think it's important to get out and meet people, and I just like to do it for a hobby, just to see what people would buy.
How's your plan going so far?
It's going really good.
You making some money?
Yes, kind of wish I'd made more stuff, had time to make more things.
Well, we hope that you will have a lot of success. I may have to come back by a little bit later there. Okay, Mado, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Ma'am, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
I'm Joanna Faulks, and I'm from here from Old Mogi County, Grayson.
What have you got out here on your table here today?
Well, I got a lot of stuff. I got crocheted ornaments, Christmas stockings, Santa Claus stockings, reindeer pins, a house made out of a coffee can with a hat, snowman, quilts, desserts.
Is this all your work?
Yes.
Oh my God, how long did it take you to do this?
Oh, you work on it the whole year round.
Let me ask you this. Why is an event like this important here for our tribe?
It's a dying art because a lot of the younger and some of the ones my age, they don't know how to, they're not, how I want to say, it's a generation of people who don't think outside the box and don't see that what's a dying art and how to get in there and capture it and pass it on down to generations. And this is what's happening, is that nobody's doing any arts and craft because they're so used to just going to the store and buying it or ordering it online. We probably support China and all the foreign countries more than we support here in the United States because we're not encouraging our children to create or be entrepreneurs.
How have sales been so far?
Well, it's been okay. You know, it's early right now. Early and
people are out comparing prices and things.
No, they just basically they're shopping, they're looking and marking their table and everything to see what they're going to come back and buy.
Okay, ma'am, let me get out of your way. You've got a customer here. Merry Christmas.
You too.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
You got a second to talk to me?
As long as I don't have to as long as I'm just voicing.
Okay. What's your name and where are you from?
Rachel Langley from Morris.
Okay, and what have you got out here on your table today?
Well, I've got personalized wooden knives. I've got baked goods, plush blankets, and personalized Christmas T-shirts.
Okay. And why are events like this so important to our tribe, do you think?
Well, camaraderie. We can get out and shop and socialize, and it helps the people that are making this to get a little bit of extra Christmas money.
Okay, so it stays right here with this family instead of
yes.
somebody's...
Amazon or Walmart or something. Yeah, it stays local and helps our citizens and their families.
And how have sales been so far?
I've been doing good. I'm really I'm happy with the sales.
And it's still early yet, right?
Yes, we're here till 8.
Well, unless there's anything you'd care to add, I'll get out of your way. It's like, all right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you.
Talk to you for a minute.
Sure.
Okay. What's your name and where are you from?
Alisha Bart. I live here in Mogi.
What have you got out here on your table today?
It's Christmas presents for just about everybody. We've got some candy stuff, an Avengers pre-stuffed stocking, homemade candies, stuff like that.
Looks like you've got stuff for a wide variety of ages.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to get.
Is it working?
So far.
Why do you think this is important, for our tribe this time of year, obviously for shopping, but for the Creek people, why is this important?
Well, I look around and I see, I set up last year, and some people come just to talk to people. They just come out and they look around and they fellowship with each other. I feel like that's important to do, especially this time of year.
Yeah, I would agree with you. It's nice to see that perhaps Mvskoke people would be making a little money instead of the big franchise.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I tell you what, how has sales been today?
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good.
Okay, well, I'll let you get on with it here. Just wish you a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you, too.
Okay. What's your name and where are you from?
Kendriya Smith. I'm from Beggs, Oklahoma.
And what have you got on your table out here today?
Well, I've got some crochet hats, headbands, scarves. I've got a few T-shirts.
What was it about this event that attracted you, that made you want to come down and set up a table?
I've been a crafter for a while, but I've never really gotten out there with my stuff. And when I made up my mind, I went and told my dad that I was going to do this. And so he passed away 2 weeks ago. And I wanted to not do it, but I decided, I told him I was, so I'm here.
He might be here with you too then, huh?
I know he's proud of me.
Oh, that's good to hear. Now, why is something like this important to our tribe and people?
Well, because we're creative and crafty people. I mean, just look around you at all the different things that we've come up with, from jewelry to headbands and blankets, and a sense of pride, in our people and what we do, what we can do.
How have sales been today? How have your sales been so far?
I've sold one thing.
Well, that's early yet, right?
It's one more thing than I had.
Well, that's a good way of looking at it. Well, we'll get out of your way here and wish you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you.
Hi, what's your name?
Christian.
And why are you here?
My mom.
Have you been busy here?
Sort of.
Do you like doing stuff like this, getting out in the community and working with people?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. We'll let it go at that. But, thank you very much. You all have a good one. Okay, hi, what's your name and where are you from?
Kady Hicks from Okema.
And what have you got on your table here today?
I've got some homemade baked good cookies and pecan pies, and I made some aprons and some little drawstring bags.
What's in the bags?
Nothing.
All right, well, that's honest. Now, we've been asking people why you think something like this is important during the holidays and for our tribe.
Maybe we, just to help our people, shop at a discounted price, probably not so expensive, because I don't think my items are that expensive. So maybe help them that way on a fixed budget, I guess.
Well, it would seem like it would be kind of nice for our people to make this money instead of some big store, right?
Yeah, that instead of going out to a big business, and I guess buying from them and buying from one another, probably like something we used to do, our people used to do a long time ago.
I've noticed that besides the sales of materials and things, a lot of people are standing around kind of socializing, right?
Yeah, I think so, because we all know one another. Even though we may live in different towns, we still know one another somehow. And then just even being employed with the tribe, and you get us together, we're going to laugh and joke with one another.
Well, nothing wrong with that one. Okay, well, I tell you what, we'll get out of your way here and let you get back to business here. So, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you.
What's your name and where are you from?
Janet Jones, and I live here in Mogi.
Okay, what have you got out here to sell today?
I have embroidered shirts. I have Christmas ornaments that are quilted. I have pot holders and towels and pillow covers and just regular pillows.
How have sales been so far?
I passed out a lot of cards.
That's something, I'll take it.
It is.
Let me ask you, why do you think something like this is important? Obviously during the season, but for our tribe, why is it important?
I think it's because people have a chance to come out and see what handmade items that are available through, members and stuff. It helps them get familiar with people in the tribe and what they can do, basically, I guess.
Make a little money during the shopping.
Yes, and do that also. Make money.
How have your sales been?
I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, I pass out a lot of cards. I got an order and everything, so yeah, it's doing well.
Well, wish you good luck with it and a happy holiday.
Thank you, and happy holidays to you. Thanks.
Take life. Okay, well, who's going to speak first? I always get that.
Just whatever.
Okay, well, let me start with you, sir. Get around here. What's your name and where y'all from?
My name is Bill Harjo, and I'm from...
How have sales been?
Sales for me I get used to this, so it's not a big deal, but in time it does. These are 80 and these are 70. Yeah, go ahead. But I have a friend I trade a lot of stuff with that I trade my beadwork for my other things I need. That's how I get a lot of stuff.
Well, there's something pretty encouraging. You have a young man there interested in your ball sticks.
Yeah. I don't make them, but I'll bead on them, and then I give them back, and then he gives me that. That's the payment. That's how we just trade.
But it's good to see him checking them out.
Yeah, it is. And then he needs to learn more, but they'll criticize. I let them criticize because I'm used to it anyway. That's what we're taught, and accept that.
Well, I see you're getting a little busy here, so I'll get out of your way. Wish you a Merry Christmas and good luck with your sale.
You too, and take care of yourself.
Mado.
It's Tulsa Oilers hockey all weekend long at the BOK Center when the Oilers take on the Wichita Thunder all 3 games. The puck drops Friday and Saturday night at 7:05. Don't miss the Teddy Bear Toss Saturday night. Then come back on Sunday when the action starts at 4:05. Stick around after the game and paint the ice. Buy your tickets today by phone or text at 918-632-7825 or online at TulsaOilers.com. TulsaOilers.com. Plan a weekend of fun with the Tulsa Oilers.
Can I talk to you a minute? Don't worry, I don't bite.
Okay.
Okay, let me get your name and where you're from.
Okay. Sandy Golden from Wilitka.
And what have you got on your table here today?
Oh, we have some native pride hats. We have some native ties. And we also have some patchwork, Seminole patchwork, Creek patchwork.
Yeah. One of the questions we've been asking people is, why is an event like this important? Obviously, it's the economics and the shopping season, but how about for the Creek people?
For the individual citizens, there's not a place for us to go to share our creativity. and make something out of it. Because, some of us are very creative, and that's all we do, and we don't have a real job per se. So when you have events like this, we can bring our stuff and share it with each other and make a living from it.
How have your sales been?
Pretty good, actually. I've sold several hats, and we've sold a lot of ties. Yeah. So people are, like, oh, wow, look at this, and they're good prices. So.
One of the things I've heard here this afternoon is, obviously, it's a good opportunity for shoppers.
Oh, yes.
But it's also a social occasion, too.
Absolutely, and that's the other part of that I was going to say. Back in the day when we didn't have all the technology, there were things at people's grounds, people's homes, and people brought food and what they created and traded and that sort of thing. And it was just part of our culture that we don't have anymore. So this is really, really something great, because we don't look at we see native stuff on the shelves at Walmart or somewhere else, and it's a lot of money for it, and it's made in China. So this is our native stuff made by native people, and we appreciate the skill and the knowledge and creativity that people have.
And all the returns go
to an individual, go to the individual person, the citizen, and that helps us to keep going, and we know that people that buy our stuff they appreciate it, and they honor it, they value it, and we're not probably going to see it in China, but we'll see it here.
Okay, Mado. Well, wish you a Merry Christmas and good luck.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Kagan.
What are you doing there?
Darling Santa.
Really? You making him red there?
Yeah.
You having a good time?
Yeah.
Do you like coming to these things?
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to do our first drawings.
Okay, what's your name and where are you from?
Rebecca Hicks from Wetumpka, Oklahoma.
Okay, what brought you out here today?
My son wanted to see Santa Claus, so we brought him out here, and we wanted to look around at all the arts and crafts.
Making any sales, doing some shopping here today?
Yes, I've seen quite a few sales that I'd like to buy some things, but I'm coloring.
But you have to check it out first. Now, I noticed that I had not seen this sort of thing happen in the one last year. So they've got some activities for kids. Is that a good idea?
Yes, it is. It's a good idea. The kids are staying involved and got activities for them, and the parents got activities too.
Why do you think an event like this is important to our tribe?
To keep the culture alive, the native pride, the spirit we have, just the culture in general, keeping it alive, and all the Indians coming out and being together.
Yeah, I noticed that, and some have called it like a social occasion.
Yes, it's social and getting together with other people.
And maybe gossip.
I didn't hear you. What?
Okay, well, I tell you what, I'll get out of your way. You're obviously busy, but Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Merry Christmas. Friends. Okay, let me put an ID on this segment. Your name and where you're from?
I'm Jana Rowland. I'm from Sapulpa, Oklahoma.
Jacqueline Rowland from Sapulpa, Oklahoma. This is my daughter.
Okay, what have you got on your table here today? It looks pretty tasty.
We have various baked goods, peach cobbler, reindeer chow, cookies, pies, banana bread, banana walnut bread, various different cookies.
It could save somebody some holiday baking then.
Yes, it could.
How have sales been today?
Sales for us have been a little slow, but we're excited, so you never know, it may change later on today.
Well, let's get close to the dinner hour, and maybe people will be hungry. Let me ask you all, why is an event like this so important to our people? Obviously, it's shopping and that kind of thing, but how about for our tribe and our tribal members?
I believe it brings all of us together. That's what our tribe is known for, coming together, having like dinners and stuff like that together. But it's just nice to get out to mingle, get gifts for Christmas and coming along the holidays. But mainly I think it's just for us to get together and kind of explore and say, hey, nice to meet you, meet new friends, new connections, everything.
What are your thoughts on it?
I think, it gives, a lot of citizens that, make their own things to come together and be able to have Creek Nation to provide something like this. And it's really, because you can't go nowhere else and do it. And, a lot of people come out to these functions and they do purchase their holiday stuff. So I think it's just awesome that Creek Nation does something like this for us.
Well, in terms of economics, we're seeing the vendor directly receive the proceeds rather than some big box somewhere.
Yes, that helps because of the taxes and things like that. That takes away, we're just a home kind of business, and we do a lot of the vending during the festival and things like that, and we're trying to work towards getting money up for a food truck and things like that. So we just kind of take everything we can to keep building on that so that we can get to that point.
Okay, well, I'll get out of your way here. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you guys.
And to you.
Merry Christmas to you guys.
Widow. Thank you. Let me get your name and where you're from.
Chase, Mon Jump, and then I'm from the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
I heard there was somebody from up north that come down here. What chased you down to Oklahoma for this?
This is actually where I'm enrolled at, but I'm on my way to Durant Powwow. Yeah.
And you missed the snowstorms by being down here.
Had to get out of there. It's about to drop below zero real quick here.
Oh, my God. What do you got on your table here?
We sell custom snapbacks. Check us out, Hustle Tribe. You can check us online, too, hustletribe.co. So we sell, custom Native design snapbacks. They're original designs, so they're all designed by Native Americans or us. So it's, all types of stuff. If you haven't checked us out, definitely do that. We sell beanies. Like I said, we're snapbacks. We have whole jogger outfits, and we have, these kind of OU color Oklahoma with the TP shirts.
Not the Gophers?
Nah, not the Gophers. They were doing good, but not the Gophers yet,
They say that about Oklahoma every year. How important are events like this to Indian vendors? People could have gone to a big box store, but here they are here. Why is that important?
It's good to support Native American entrepreneurialism, and it's good to support, this is a good time during Christmas, and it's always good to spend with your people. I think that's, one thing the Native American community needs to do more of, is kind of keep the money in the tribes, spend with your people, and support people that are artists out here and stuff like that, so, yeah.
Okay, how have sales been?
Sales are good. It's a craft fair. We couldn't fit all our stuff in here because we're a pretty big store, but, we have a lot of the table items out. So we're doing pretty good out here.
Okay, well, we'll get out of your way here and wish you a Merry Christmas.
Cool. Thank you, man. Appreciate you guys. Happy holidays, y'all.
I'm going to talk to you. What's your name and where you're from?
My name is Caitlin Jackson, and I'm from Oklahoma.
What part of Oklahoma?
I forgot.
That's okay. That's all right. Why are you here today? Are you doing some shopping?
Yeah, I'm just looking around.
Do you think something like this is important for Indians to have? This kind of event?
Yes.
Why is that?
I think they're just celebrating. Christmas is a very important holiday to Indians, and it's that for them to have fun and spend time with their family.
Did you find anything you were looking for today?
I found my earrings.
Found earrings? Well, it sounds like you're going to have a happy holiday then.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll get out of your way and wish you a Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Okay, let me get your name and where you're from.
Joanna Harjo from Mogi.
What have you got on your table here today?
We got bunny rabbits. They're stuff you can put bags in, recycled bags or whatever you want to call it, and tissue cover, teapots, quilts, pot holders, aprons, and caddies.
I see a few school colors out here.
A few jewelry, yeah.
Okay, now, why is an event like this important, do you think? I mean, obviously to make a little money, but for maybe our tribe or people, or, why is that important?
I don't know.
Well, people could be going to the big box stores, but they're here today.
Yeah. Just come out here to see people who never seen in a while, too.
I've heard that a couple of times. It's kind of a social occasion, people getting together and, exchanging greetings and just saying hello.
Yeah.
Seen anybody that you haven't seen in a while?
Yeah. This is our first time being out here, so it's new to us.
You making any money here so far?
A little bit.
Okay, well, I tell you what, I'll get out of your way and let you get on with it, and I wish you a Merry Christmas.
Okay, you too.
Oh, I'm just trying to do my job. Let's put an ID on this segment. Give me your name and where you're from.
My name's Michael Laudermilk. I'm from Beggs.
Beggs, right. Okay. What have you got on your table here today?
Oh, goodness, we got a little bit of everything from some little dance vest, some head warmers. I got size 11 beads, a wide variety of colors. We got beadwork, earrings, a wide variety of price range. So we have a little bit for everybody out here.
Trying to cover a lot of bases.
Yeah, a little bit for such a variety of people.
Have sales been good?
Oh yeah. People really come out and support the artists and the makers and the crafters, and I really appreciate that because they keep us going, they keep us supporting us. And
I've heard that from several people here today. They could have gone to a big box store, but they're here and spending money with Indian vendors. So let me ask you this, then. Why do you think an event like this is important to our tribe and to the vendors?
Oh, wow. Well, that's a good question. When I think of what's available for us as makers to go and sell our products without the guidelines of a small business, this gives us an outlet to is this really what we want to do in that direction of retail or designing? There's some people out here designing clothes, quilts, and the artistry we have in our people is it's amazing. I mean, to see what we make and how creative we are, and to get us all together under one roof and share all of this and the inspiration that passes from table to table. When we leave here, my mind's going, what's next to make, and these venues allow that. And, as Creek people, we did this, we trade routes from up north, down south, and we still make things. We still use our mind to be creative, and it allows us to connect. That's another big thing. As social people, we have to connect with each other, and this is the only time we get to see each other. Families are large, so that's why it's important, I believe. So,
I've heard that comment that it's an economic opportunity, but it's also a social occasion.
Yes, absolutely. I live out of town, only get to see my family during certain events, but this is an extended family that we have here. So yeah.
Well, I tell you what, you got people standing there waiting. We'll let you get back to it and wish you a Merry Christmas.
Oh, same to you, sir. Thank you.
The cock of the cakewalk. Hey, that's a good one.
Hey, here we go. The king of the cakewalk. Okay, we've got an old friend here, Mr. Jason Salton.
Yes, sir.
You're now here with Tourism and Rec, and as we say, king of the cakewalk. What's it like? What's the difference between what you used to do?
Very much different, but I'm having a great time, and it's all about making a nice event for our folks and really the community too. A lot of people don't realize this, especially our governor, that our tribes not only take care of themselves, but they take care of their communities around them too. So, and it's a wonderful thing that we can be able to provide this and see so many smiling faces out there. And really put on a nice event. So for me, it's a lot of fun. I get to interact with the people. A lot of people still remember me from the show and everything like that, and it's nice to see some familiar faces.
You hear a lot of people say, hey, aren't you that guy who used to?
Yeah, that guy that used to, and that's still cool. And get to talk to you again. Good to see you, as always. A great friend and a colleague for many years. And really just having a good time, and I'm glad to see you here as well, covering it and doing a great job still with Mvskoke Radio.
Let me ask you one more before I get out of your way.
Let me
here.
take a real quick break and then get this stopped.
Okay.
Okay.
Final question we wanted to ask you. Why is an event like this so important to our people? Economically, but I've heard it called a social event too. Why is this kind of thing so important?
I think it satisfies the mission of this facility and this department, which is to not only have big events here, but to bring the community together, like I said, not only just for our citizens, to the surrounding communities. We have a lot of our school children here from our schools that we pump money into, we put resources into, and we just want to give back, in any way that we can. And the department's about creating, a lot of, putting a lot of eyes on our product, which our product is our people, our culture, our nation. And so to be able to bring them in like this and be able to put on a good time and kind of just have a big party, big old Christmas party, it's really wonderful. And it's something that we really have been looking forward to.
Okay, finally, is there anyone you want to send a Christmas wish to?
All the Mvskoke people, all of my family, all the friends out there, all the good folks at Mvskoke Media that I miss dearly. And I get to see you guys a lot, but I miss you working with you every day, and just everybody out there. So, yeah, thanks so much, Gary, for the time.
And the Brendan Gittens band?
Yeah, well, hey, man, I just recently retired, put the drumsticks up, a little bit more time for family, and, full-time job, 2 kids. They got a lot of activities going on, so I had my fun. I got to do it a while, so hanging up the drumsticks for now. May pick them back up later on.
Okay, well, good luck with it.
Thank you.
Okay, what's your name and where are you from?
Mark Pendergrass from Natura, Twin Hills area.
What have you got on your table here today?
Today, we're at Pender Hero Co. We have some scarves, some little bags, some ornaments, some body butters, and some chairs, too, that are covered with some fabric.
Oh, yeah, I noticed these back here. These are for sale and not just for sitting in.
Yes, they are for sale. Something I just started.
Not a bad idea. Now, we've been asking people why they think an event like this is important. For the economics, obviously, but to our people as a tribe, why is it important?
I think these events are important because we get to showcase who we are as people. Some of them are just some regular or native items, and then we also can showcase our creeks art also. So just let everybody know that we have artists and crafters in our community who you can just buy from also instead of going to a big box store and just buying stuff.
I've heard people say it's also a social occasion.
Do what now?
A social occasion.
Yes. Yeah, it is because every year we come out here, we see people we maybe see just at this event. We know them every year, and I know it's the same people, because we are social people, so we all get to see each other. We're not very often, but at least big gatherings like this, we at least get to see each other.
Okay, well, we'll get out of your way here. Merry Christmas.
You too, thank you.
Talk to the creek. And
I'd rather not.
That's okay. What's your name? Where are you from?
Michele Billy, and I live here in Mogi.
What do you got here on your table here today?
Pardon me? I've got pot holders that are handmade, towels, oven mitts, cats and bears, and just a little bit of miscellaneous stuff.
Okay. Why are events like this so important to the vendors, obviously, but maybe for the tribe?
Well, you share your creations with other people and get ideas from other people, and it's a lot of fun just talking with different people from different tribes.
How have sales been today?
They've been very good.
Okay, so it's worth your while to come out?
It's always. Oh, we always have a good time here.
Okay, we'll get out of your way here and wish you a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Thank you.
I always get that.
How you doing?
All right, let me get your name and where you're from.
Mary Elizabeth Harjo from Glenpool.
Okay, what you got for sale here today out on your table?
Scarves, we got jewelry, we have socks, Christmas stockings, necklaces, earrings. We got and meat pies.
Meat pies. Now there's something I haven't heard.
Pies.
I may have to check that out before I get out of here. How have sales been so far?
They've been terrific.
So
we're blessed today.
The event then is important to you economically, right?
We've been here 5 years.
Let me ask you about the another aspect of an event like this. Why is this important to our tribe, to our people?
So they can get out and, have fellowship with each other and look and see what other people make, all the crafts we have.
Mm-hmm. So it's more of also a social occasion?
Mm-hmm. It's a fellowship.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, we'll get out of your way here in a second, but, you've got incredible variety here, so you think you chose the right stuff to put out?
Yes, I do. My daughter and my granddaughter, they've all chosen and picked out good things to come out here with, from little kids' things to grown people things. There's something for everybody. And meat pies, don't forget.
Okay. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, too. Thank you.
All right. Now, let me put an ID on this segment. Your name and where you're from.
Barbara West, and I'm from here in Mogi.
What have you got here on your table today?
Oh, I've got jewelry, handmade earrings, necklaces, bracelets. I've got crocheted hats, some odd and end things, Christmas ornaments. So,
for some strange reason, I thought I had a drop down. Now, how have sales been?
They're doing all right. They're picking up. People are coming in, just a few at a time, I guess.
It's after work now.
Yeah, waiting to get off work.
We've been asking folks why something like this is important. We have obviously the importance of the economics, but been asking people, why is it important to us as a tribe, to Creek people?
Well, the Mvskoke Creek people, they're everybody's creative in their own way. I guess they make things that might be a hobby, but then they turn into like selling them, I guess, and then we have the people that come in and see what they have, and so.
And I've seen a lot of people just kind of standing around socializing.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of that.
People talking about families or gossiping.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had the chief, the second chief, and the ones, politicians, I guess, coming through.
Yeah, we noticed some big smiles on a few faces.
Extra big, huh?
Okay, well, we'll get out of your way here, and I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
This is the last Mvskoke Radio for the year 2019. And with that, we'd like to wish all of our listeners a happy holiday season, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. This is from Rita, Jennifer, Josh, Chelsea, Mark, Lindsay, Daniel, Angel, Lonnie, Jared, TC, Brianna, and yours truly, Gary Fife. Thank you all for listening, and we're going to be back at it again for 2020. Join us again next week for more local, tribal, and community news and updates.
Mado.